touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tua off the play fake. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this across, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins need only one to take the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Sanders all set to send it away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Third down, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
At the 35-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. This one finds Kelsey. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Dolphins 14, Chiefs 7.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. He's dropping deep on this snap.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He put everything he had into this one. It's picked off by Trent McDuffie. Dolphins take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. He can run it. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. From the gun, Piran. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action, it's Mahomes. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Kansas City! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Dolphins beginning their drive here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line. Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps it moving. Jalen Waddle. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Hardman with a return. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They've got a man in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. They motion the tight end over. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pistol now for Mahomes. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Back to throw Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Trying for the deep ball. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Chiefs have it at the 35-yard line following the turnover. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
They're set up at the 35 now. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Right back to Pacheco. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Now they send their back in motion right. The back's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Tagovailoa on first down. And they pick him off again. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Blue swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 28.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. It's close, but oh yes, the Dolphins got it back. 2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a 1-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
1 bite at a time, partner.
1 possession at a time, 1 play at a time, 1 bite at a time to the very end.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. Stays in the pocket. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession. New set of downs for him at the 38. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 42-yard line.
Gotta hurry this to the line. A second down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled for a short gain. Call it 1 yard on the play, and that leaves him with 3rd and 14. Now they'll throw out of the gun. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender waiting that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Tua now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains. Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Here's Tagovailoa again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Dolphins will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Has it at the 7. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. So score this, a win for the Chiefs. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was